Casey here, and what's your name? Who are you?
Gigi.
Gigi! And we are gonna make oatmeal raisin cookies today. Yeah. And they're really good because they're kind of crisp on the outside but still chewy on the inside, which is the best kind of cookie, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And don't be surprised if you're cooking with a child if all they want to do is eat raisins the whole time. And now I have 2 sticks of softened unsalted butter. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with these in a large mixing bowl. There you go. Nice. Okay. And to that we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and 3/4 of a cup of packed dark brown sugar.
What is that?
It's sugar and butter. Oh, no. Okay, don't lick it. Okay, mix it up. And I like to add the granulated sugar first, and then, okay, it's my turn. Give it a really good mix and sort of cream the butter and sugar together until it's a little bit fluffy. Okay, let me do it first, and then you can have a turn. And you could do this in a mixer too, but since I'm cooking with Gigi today, it's more fun to do it just with a bowl and spoon. The old-fashioned way, huh?
Tasty.
It is tasty. What's it taste like?
Sugar.
Yeah, sugar. Okay, so,
My turn.
yeah. Now we're gonna add the dark brown sugar, and I like to use dark brown sugar for this recipe because it adds just a little bit more of that, yeah, that rich, just rich flavor. But you can use light brown sugar too. Okay. Here you go, and I need a little bit more. Here you go. Okay, mix it up.
Oh, so strong. So strong.
Super strong.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite part about cooking?
Cook sugar.
Cook with sugar. And we're gonna add in 2 eggs. You wanna help me with the eggs?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move this over here.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing, Gia is just over 2 years old, and she's getting really good now at helping with the eggs. So what I do is I just crack them a little bit and let her open them up. Hold on one second, let me open it. Okay. And always do this if you're cooking with a child in a separate bowl because there generally are some little shell pieces that we need to get out. Great. Next one. And it's really rewarding and fun to see her getting excited and learning to do things like this on her own. Nice job. Yep. So real gentle. So just lightly beat the eggs. Okay, that's good. And then, can you please put the eggs in there? Be really careful. Nice. Good job. Vanilla. So I'm going to do a 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Do you want to hold it? Okay, I'm going to fill it up. Okay, and a little bit more. There we go. Okay, thank you. Okay, my turn.
Tastes good.
Tastes good. What's your favorite kind of cookie? Do you like ladybug cookies?
No. Very
Do you like itsy bitsy spider cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gigi's mixing together all the wet ingredients and they're all combined. So I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Do you want to help me mix this?
Sure.
Okay. So we're going to gently whisk together the flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we have 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Can you put that in here, please?
Please.
Okay. Good girl. Just give it a little tap. Perfect. Now I'm just going to gently whisk it together just to combine it before we add it to our wet ingredients. I'm just going to add them a little bit at a time. It's a little bit less messy. Okay, let's mix it. And a little bit more. Oopsie. Okay, we're going to have to scoop that back into the bowl because we want to make sure we get all of the dry ingredients in here. Although she's eaten enough of the wet ingredients, that probably isn't that big of a deal. Okay. The last bit, hold on one moment. Okay, let go please. There we go. So finally, we're gonna add our raisins. And you could use dried cranberries too if you want. And we have 3¼ cups of rolled oats. Okie dokie. Can you help me add those to here, please? The oats. Let's do it like this. Yep. Let me mix it first real quick. Here, you can nibble some raisins while I mix. Do you like raisins or craisins better? Yeah. Both. Okay, can you please dump those raisins in here? Dump them all in there. Nice job. Then we'll just get this mixed up and then we'll make our cookie dough balls on our cookie sheet. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay, so now we have our cookies. Bless you. Now we have our cookie dough all ready, so I'm just gonna, use a couple of spoons. And here, Gwenny, can you put that on the cookie sheet? Right there. Nice job. Okay. There you go. So we're just gonna lay out our cookie dough, and I'll respace them in a moment. And you can fit about, you're helping, yeah. You can put about 10 on a cookie sheet, depending on the size of your cookie sheet. These ones are pretty big. So in each cookie dough, each cookie ends up being about maybe like 3 tablespoons of dough. Dough. Okay, so now our cookies are ready on our baking sheets, and we're gonna put them. And we're gonna put them in the oven. So again, the oven's at 350, and we're gonna put them at the top and bottom middle of the oven for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna rotate them halfway through. So in 20 minutes, we'll have delicious cookies. So I've just pulled our cookies from the oven. They were cooking for 18 minutes, and now I'm gonna transfer them immediately to a cooling rack. And you've got to be kind of gentle with them because they're a bit crumbly. Okay, we'll have some in just a second. So our cookies are done cooling, and they're chewy in the center and crispy on the outside, which is exactly how I like my cookies. And Gigi set up with a little tea party down here. Is that a good cookie? Yeah. So now we're going to go have cookies for lunch. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. See you next time. I love you. do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that obvious? Yeah. Okay. Wait, we have to cook it first. Do you like eating stuff before it's cooked? Yeah. Hey. Nothing fancy. Okay. What do you, oh, no. Okay. About 10 cookies on these pretty baking sheets, so you might have to do a few batches. There we go. Ready to go in the oven. Eat them halfway through if there's anything left to cook. Okay. See what I mean?